Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. And just before we get into this, I would like to remind you that there is a Q&A coming up this Sunday. We're recording it on Saturday and we're still with a special guest still on. So as many questions as you can come up with, feel free to drop them. Comment section, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even Snapchat. Put them anywhere, let me know so I can have a look at them and make sure they're appropriate first. And then we can react, answer, or do whatever the questions are going to tell us to do. But make sure if you do have any questions, you get them in before Saturday at 12 p.m. That is the cut-off date, cut-off time and date like usual. So make sure you leave any question before then. Thank you, and let's get on with the video. Welcome back to another football review. And today we had some FA Cup action coming from Ewood, and Manchester United did go up against Blackburn Rovers in the FA Cup and did pull out, did come away with a 2-1 victory. Now the victory itself wasn't actually very promising at all, and sorry about that was my phone. As I was saying, it wasn't very promising. We had to bring on two of the bigger, Ibrahimovic and Pogba, to grab a goal to make it 2-1. And I will give credit where it's due, as I always like to do with reviewing the football matches. Blackburn Rovers did turn up. They didn't just sit back and defend. They did grab the first goal. Rashford getting the equaliser, then Ibrahimovic finishing the game off. But there is something that's come from this game that is rather worrying. I look at the lineup, the attacking four today, the back four and the two midfielders. The two midfielders being Carrick and Herrera, with Mkhitaryan, Lingard, Martial and Rashford obviously starting at centre forward. And it is rather worrying that team couldn't, we don't know whether we would be or not, but by the 63rd minute, that team couldn't get another goal to pick off Blackburn and finish the deal. The amount of attacking quality you got there, then 4 quality attacking players, and we just couldn't get it done. It does phase a little bit worrying to me that we still have a lot of fixtures. We're still in the FA Cup now. I'll get onto the draw we had into this quarter-final in a minute. We still have Europa League. We still have the Cup final, and we still have Premier League fixtures as well. And Ibrahimovic and Pogba maybe not, but Pogba may be, but Ibrahimovic is not going to be able to play all them games and come off the bench and rescue us. So we are going to need to learn to play without Ibrahimovic. He is 35. He could leave this season. We do need to find either Rashford needs to step up, or we need to find another centre forward in the transfer window this summer. Pay as much as you want to pay for him. We have the money. Obviously, funds are a little lower this year because no Champions League profits and stuff. But hopefully, we do get into the Champions League this year. And it is very worrying for me that we have to rely on them too. But quarter-final, obviously, next. You've got Arsenal there. They're up against Lincoln City. If they So I've just quickly reminded myself of the fixtures. You have Chelsea versus Manchester United. Then you have Middlesbrough going up against the winner of the Huddersfield Man City game. You have obviously Arsenal or Sutton United versus Lincoln City. And then the final fixture is Tottenham versus Millwall at White Hart Lane. And obviously there I would say Chelsea is the toughest opponent. And going to the Bridge is going to be a very tough game. But I think if you catch us on the right day, if we put out full strength XI, making sure that's the goalkeeper as well, I think we could manage to pick them off. But the pressure's going to be on, and you know what? I can't say anything. The FA Cup is very unpredictable. Look at that. You have 2 non-league teams in the quarter-final draw, and who would ever have thought that? You have Millwall knocking out Premier League sides left, right and centre, beating more Premier League teams than Liverpool have already this year. So that's the magic of the FA Cup. That's pretty much it. We're up against Chelsea in the next one. Hopefully, we'll see what we can do there. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Remember to smash the like button if you did to show your support. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Share the video with all your mates. Let's get some views on this one. I think this one could be a good video. And make sure you are leaving your Q&A questions, social media, comment section, wherever. Just make sure you're getting them in so we can make the Q&A with the special guest as good as possible. Maybe for the next Q&A after that we'll have another special guest in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.